Hi, I'm Cornmilk, and there is absolutely nothing in my basement. Today we're going to be starting a brand new hardcore Minecraft world, which means I've only got one shot at this. And as an added challenge, just for funsies, totally of my own volition, there is nothing haunting my footsteps. I won't be building a home base. I won't settle down. I'm just going to keep moving forward, because if I keep moving forward, they won't catch up to me. Yeah, they won't catch up to me. This is fine. This is fine. Well, this is not promising. Not promising at all. Okay, what can I do? What can I do? Oh, coral. It's not gonna help. This is fine. This is fine. You're gonna get so many sticks right now. Small goals. Get sticks. Get sticks and don't do anything stupid. Okay? We gotta.
So I had my goals. Get sticks, don't do anything stupid, and of course the third secret hidden goal that was the most important, which is don't die, because that would be embarrassing. That would just be embarrassing. So here I was, punching dead bushes for sticks, as one does in a barren wasteland, which is really unfortunate to spawn in. Like, really? I couldn't have spawned in some place that had live bushes, or at least a tree? I can't even make tools with just sticks. But, I was surviving. I was punching those dead bushes, getting those sticks. And, the whole idea of just being stuck in a barren wasteland got me philosophical, so I started asking really important questions.
Wait. Why did I get the boat recipe from getting in the water?
It was these sorts of questions that kept me swimming onward. Actually, I kept swimming onward because I wanted to be swimming onward, but it was these sorts of things that motivated me. There were other motivations, of course, the thing behind me catching up, just general dread. I have anxiety, it's rough, but just keep moving forward because that's what you got to do. When you don't know what to do, just keep moving forward. Don't fall into lava, just keep moving forward. And so I punched more dead bushes. I was kind of disappointed that the desert did not seem to be coming to an end at any point. I just kept running through it, and it was a desert with lots of dead bushes and okay, some bunnies and lots of dead bushes. And then I came upon a well and I thought, hope. And then I looked in the well and I remembered Minecraft wells are stupid. And then I saw a tree. Salvation. A tree. It meant I could make tools. It meant I could finally progress, and I was so happy that after 15 minutes I could finally do the classic Minecraft move and punch an entire tree with my bare hands. This allowed me to make my first crafting table and my first tools. The next step in my journey, of course, would be to make stone tools. The upgrade. I couldn't progress much farther with wooden tools. As a matter of fact, I wanted stone tools so much that I only made a wooden pickaxe so that I would then get stone and then make all of my tools out of stone because wooden tools, in my opinion, are basically useless. I had also magically gotten an apple, probably from the tree I cut down, so I ate that. Because, when life gives you magic apples, you might as well eat them. I still, however, needed stone tools because the magic apple did not give me stone tools. The magic apple didn't actually do anything, as far as I could tell, which was making me suspicious as to whether it was really magic or not. But that aside, I found a nice hole that had some stone in it that I could definitely use to make tools. The difficult part, however, was actually getting the stone. So I booked it out of there. There was no way I was going to fight an Enderman with the supplies I had, because then I would die, and that would be embarrassing, dying on your first day. But hey, I had made it to sunset. I had completed my first day. And that was something to be proud of. Except for the fact that I had not completed my first night. And, little known fact, sheep don't spawn in the desert, which means I did not have wool, which means I could not make a bed, which means I could not skip the nighttime. And that was going to be a problem. Admittedly, I could have made wool from string, which I could have gotten from cobwebs, but I had yet to find a mine shaft that had cobwebs that I could use a sword on to get string, and the entire process was complicated, and either way, I did not have a bed, and that was the key part. but I saw a village, and villages had beds, so all I had to do was get to the village, and I would be safe. I would not die from monsters in the night because I would be asleep. And getting to the village would be easy, except for the fact that there was a child chasing me. A child intent on murdering me, but I knew what to do. I had been practicing. I've practiced chased by a child. You know what to do when the child wants to murder you? Find the tall man and he will yeet the child for you.
Mister, thank you so much.
With the child taken care of as all children ought to be taken care of, I broke into a man's house, kicked him out of his bed, and went to sleep. He didn't seem to care, so I stole from him as well. He still didn't seem to care, so I stole his bed. It was a comfy bed. And then I went around and broke into more people's houses, interrupted a family spat, broke into more people's houses, and just generally realized that no one here seemed to care if I stole things from their chests or just stole things in general. So I went and I saw the hay and I took it because I realized I could make a profit here. I could steal their hay and then sell it back to them. Sell it back to them. And, they don't see me, you don't see me, sir. I'm just gonna take your things and sell them back to you, and we're gonna call that capitalism. So I kept stealing. It was working out great. Just stealing the hay to turn it into wheat, to sell it back to them. This is how we make profit, ladies and gentlemen, and gender nonconformists. This is how we make profit. And so I got the money, made some bread, got more money, realized I had probably tortured this poor village enough after stealing all its resources, and decided to run out into the bright morning sunlight. By sunset, I had found my next target, a mine shaft in the mesa I had been running through all day. And it had some pretty cool caves generated right below it, too, that I decided I would check out after I checked out the mine shaft, because the mine shaft was priority number 1. It might have iron, and with iron I could make better tools. So I crafted some torches and decided to investigate, and I found a good chest, though it did not have iron.
Great. Okay.
I had gotten a looting 2 book, which was great, just not what I wanted, so I decided that this was a sign from the universe that I should not continue investigating the mine shaft, and instead, I should do what I should have done in the first place, which was go mining in these really cool caves. So I took the water stream down, it's very conveniently located, lit it up, saw some iron, which was exactly what I was looking for, and then almost immediately got jump scared.
I didn't know spiders could do that.
After my funky little run-in with the spider, I mined some iron, crafted my very first furnace in which to smelt said iron, used my first piece of iron to make a shield, which is what every hardcore player needs, then used some more iron to make an iron pick, then packed up my things and decided to explore what was further down this cave ravine very interesting thing that had convenient water streams for me to fall down. And I immediately found diamond. A zombie tried to sneak up on me, but I heard it coming and killed it, even though I whiffed my second shot there. I went exploring, found more diamonds, dug those up, and when I was doing the trick where you dig around the diamonds to see if there are more diamonds you didn't find, which never works for me, it actually worked this time and I got more diamonds than I was expecting, which was great. Now I had 7 diamonds and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with them, but I figured I probably wanted more diamonds before I was going to decide what to do with them, so I went exploring. Found another zombie, killed another zombie, didn't whiff my shots this time, went to bed. Woke up in the morning, determined that today was the day I was going to find those extra diamonds that would help me figure out what I wanted to do with my diamonds. Surveyed my surroundings. Saw a creeper. Decided to go the other direction, because I'm smart like that. Found more diamonds. Found more diamonds, except there's a creeper by this one, and it better not explode by my diamonds. No, you sir, those are mine. Got that diamond, which was only 1 diamond. It was very disappointing, even when I did the digging around trick. And then people started shooting at me, and I decided I should probably leave. So I retreated up my conveniently placed water stream, and when I got to the top, I decided that the best course of action would be to return to the red desert in the mesa, where I then got some sticks by punching more dead bushes, and found a new mine shaft that I decided to explore, but not first before eating bread and crafting some torches so I would be able to see what I was doing. In the mine shaft, I found a chest where I took what I thought was going to be useful. I'm going to be honest, I don't know why I took the redstone. And after that, while exploring, I found a spider spawner. And it went. After I was finished almost dying to the spiders, I continued to explore the mine shaft. I found a chest, and even though the enchant it had was useless, it still had some iron and some torches, which I took. And then I left the mine shaft because I had picked it dry, and I knew there was one just across the little plateau area that I hadn't touched at all. In that one, I almost immediately found a chest, and it had great things. I just had a lot of trouble sorting out my inventory with all the useless things I had. I had similar problems with the next chest. And then I fought 3 zombies, and only whiffed a little bit. As a reward for my increased betterness with an axe, I found a name tag. And then I left the mineshaft because it was getting late and I was satisfied. For now. Except I wasn't satisfied because I kept exploring and I ran into a witch. I did not kill the witch, but I beat her nonetheless because I escaped, and she didn't notice me, and I count that as a win. Then I did some light housekeeping like smelting my ores and crafting a diamond pickaxe.
So this is where we're going to end it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching because I enjoyed playing even when there are things behind me. But either way, I hope to see you in my corner of the internet again soon. See you next time, maybe.